That's pretty good. Oh, hey guys, welcome back to our Corvette channel. Hang on one second. A little OJ to start the day. And I'm sorry I used my Yorkie as a little bit. I don't do that often, but just a little clickbait to get you to click the video. But just assured that if you're looking for information about Corvette, now you're on the right channel. But yeah, we used our Yorkie as a way to lead into what we're going to talk about today, the changing trends in 2021 Corvette ordering here in just a moment. But it is so cute when my Yorkie jumps up on my wife's lap. She's got the laptop and he just will intently watch Yorkie videos on YouTube for as long as they're up on the screen. He starts barking and starts snipping at the screen, and he's kind of like talking to the Yorkies that are up there. It is so funny. Then his paw will hit the space bar, and then it stops the video. And I'll say, uh-oh, what did you do? He is so cool, and it's really neat. I'll actually get him live on the vlog with you guys at one of our intros coming up soon. And if you say to him, hey, do you want to go for a ride in the car? Oh my gosh, he goes bananas. This dog loves riding in the car. We'll have to capture some of that for you guys too. So let's real quick talk about some of the change and trends on Corvette ordering that I noticed immediately on our first block of allocations for 2021 Corvette. Had a pretty good block, not as many as we need or would like, but a good chunk of orders. So I thought this was something worthwhile talking about. And actually, in talking with many of you finalizing your order in that first cycle, many of you said that, Rick, the video you did talking about your build made us change our order. I said, wow, thank you for that. I really appreciate you guys watching us so intently. And what many of you have done, 50% of those orders are now convertibles. I told you guys this new convertible, or as you refer to it as HTC, is going to be a rock star. And don't get me wrong, I love the body lines, I love the design, I love the look of the coupe. I love seeing the engine. For Zora, for the future of Corvette, for what it is now. That's a great looking car, but I was torn in that video. The link down below is why that I too ordered a convertible. So out of those, 33% were torch red. That was no shocker. We all expect that. 30% were ordered as red mist. And I did have a couple white, couple yellow, one ceramic gray, a couple rapid blue, one silver flare, and a couple black ordered in that first block of 2021 allocation. So yeah, that's just the first cycle. There's 2 more blocks to go because GM has only given all dealers a 3-month allocation number. Remember, you may have this many orders in, but GM controls based on what they can make and how many allocation they give each dealer in those cycles. 1 per month. So the numbers will vary from time to time. Again, that first one was a pretty good chunk. I already know in advance that the numbers will be lower for our second and third cycles. More on that in just a minute. And a lot of it is what we've alluded to in previous videos talking about allocation. Let me read some of the memo that we got from Chevrolet now that that first quarter number's been announced for 2021 allocations and why. Well, I actually got into an argument with a guy yesterday trying to do a pre-order request for him, trying to explain some of this to him that I understand you guys don't get that. And many times it's not what you want to hear, but I'm trying to tell you what it is. So we are trying, as Chevy refers to in this memo, set your expectations. It's frustrating for both of us, but I'm not going to be that guy that I think I'm going to get this many and take this many orders and just kind of play the game. I mean, there's a big rollover of the guys that were waiting for a long time for 2020 orders. And not all dealers gave you folks that were waiting the consideration of first opportunities for 2021. They said, hey, well, you got to start all over. Oh, I'm sorry, you're behind Joe now. You should have called sooner, huh? It's just, we're trying to prioritize our orders for you folks that were waiting for 2020s first. We've had a few things jumbling around. If you want to see what's going on with my orders, if you're one of my customers, again, on CorvetteConti.com, there's a 2021 tracking page on the right-hand side, and I update that virtually every day. And I think for some of these early orders we were talking about, those are going to move through the paces and through the system much faster, much faster than what we went through in 2020. You read this from Chevrolet so you get an idea what's going on, and you're like, well, everything you said, Rick, is true. It's right here. Chevrolet is excited to announce the ordering and allocation details for the 2021 Corvette. Given the uncertainty in today's economic production environment due to the impact of COVID-19, we are moving to a 3-month forward-looking allocation guide designed to help you manage your customer orders and expectations. And I get that. All right, I'm not even sure if you guys heard that story. I apologize if you didn't. We lost battery in the wireless mic. So let's get back to this memo talking about 2021 allocations that we got from Chevrolet to the dealerships. And again, in case you missed it, given the uncertainty in today's economic production environment due to the impact of COVID-19, we are moving to a 3-month forward-looking allocation guide designed to help you manage customer orders and expectations. The estimated allocation guide is based on blah, blah. Okay, you don't need to hear all that. Here's the disclaimer. Forecast share is based on GM's current production schedule. However, GM reserves the right to alter production schedule based on changing market conditions, unplanned disruption such as material availability, plant equipment, weather, economic conditions, etc., the change in number of eligible dealers, and any other conditions beyond GM's control. Now, wait a minute. Change in eligible dealers. Interesting. Remember we told you about all those guys that were selling cars through the auctions and out of the country? Change in eligible dealers. Told you so. Many factors affect the actual production quantities, included to, but not limited to, production and parts constraints, government requirements, and evolving market conditions. Therefore, this is an estimate and not a volume commitment. Again, we know we're dealing with a lot of unknown factors. Chevy's dealing with a lot of unknown factors, and it's not like they don't want to build the car. Believe me, they want to build as many as they can. I know the number that they want to hit, and if they do, all of this conversation becomes moot. So hang in there. Thanks for the understanding. I'm under a huge pressure to get the 20s that are actually here that have been waiting for accessories, some of them coming in, that we can finally get delivered. In fact, talking about accessories, when I was doing a pre-order the other night, the VST option, the Stingray lighted sill plate, all of a sudden is no longer available for ordering on 2021 Corvette. And there you go, more curveballs coming at us, and there's nothing you can do to predict that pitch. You just deal with it the best you can. It is what it is, and we'll continue to give you real-time updates, what's going on in the marketplace. That's kind of the stuff that we do right here on this channel. That's a great little segue to let you know. Subscribe to this channel. I do appreciate that support, and I do appreciate you being here. So we're going to focus on these 20s, get these guys delivered. Thank you again, everybody, for understanding and the opportunities. This is a lot of fun seeing everything finally coming together. So I'm taking as many 2021 pre-order requests that I can. Requests. So once we confirm the allocation, then we can sit down and we can talk on the phone, whatever the case may be, and go through the entire order, change anything and everything at that point. We may get to the point that some of those 21s waiting flip over to 2022, and you too then become top priority for those early orders for 2022. That's much further down the road. I don't really want to talk about that, even want to think about that, but just want to let you know when we get there, that's how we're going to handle that. And real quick before we go, I'll let you know there's a little exotic car drive-by coming up to close today's show, and this is pre-recorded, so they very well may be spoken for already. That 2 2020 Corvettes available, one being a convertible that's already built, and then I have an Elkhart Lake Blue Car 3LT that's not built yet. Should be coming in the next couple of weeks. Information on what those cars are, PDF links are down below in the description. Don't call the dealership. Don't call me. Send me an email. You can send me a text. Email or text, best way to reach out to me, and I can confirm if they're available and how we can help you moving forward. So thanks for the flexibility and the opportunities. And let me just say this, no dealers. I've had tons of dealers call me because we briefly mentioned something the other day. Dealers calling me, not happening. I'm not going to be one of the guys on this list right here. Anyways, thanks you guys for the opportunities. I do appreciate it. Information on those cars are down below in the description. Click those PDF links. My email address is there. My cell number is there. You can text me. I got a busy day today, but I'll do all I can to get back to you and let you know, in fact, if those cars are available. Now, coming out tomorrow on our Coffee with Conti show, get that up early for you guys so you can go about your day and do what you do on your Sundays. I appreciate you taking the time to check in with us. We're going to talk about two things on the C8 mid-engine Corvette that nobody on YouTube has talked about yet. One being that you guys have been in the contest entering for over the last 3 weeks. How many Corvette logos are on the C8 Coupe inside and out? And then we're going to give you a comparable on C7 versus C8, and something that I don't think, unless I missed it, that nobody's talked about yet. I think it's interesting. I think it's valuable information, and we had a lot of fun bringing it to you. Tomorrow on the show, you'll see that right here on Coffee with Conti. Thanks again for your support. Here's a little exotic car drive-by that happened at our dealership yesterday. Right, if you've been watching this channel for a while, you know the guy that made me the guitar, Mark here in Ohio, just texted me. Told you he lives close by. He says, get your camera. I've got perfect timing. The car club is coming by real quick to say hi, I guess. There's some fancy cars in here. There's some cool cars in here like Corvette that I think you guys will enjoy seeing on the channel. Recognize that car right there. Yeah! Oh, he tinted the windows already. He's had it a day. Look at this Lambo right there. Oh my gosh. Outstanding. C8. Yeah! I've not been to a car show all year. Thanks guys for cruising by. This is awesome. Look at that. Alfa Romeo. Fantastic. Now I know why he said, get your camera. That was cool. Are they leaving or are they coming by to say hi? What's up, gentlemen?
How you doing?
Good, man. See, you're enjoying the weather in November in Ohio.
That's a good day.
Out for a cruise. Smart guys.
I'm gonna get closer.
See, I know you guys don't want to hear it, but there you got an Alfa right there at a sport utility capacity. Corvette, we need it. We need sport utility. Ah. Who's driving a Vet?
What's up?
Oh, what's up, man? Good to see you. What are you guys doing? Just out for a cruise?
Yeah, we took the afternoon off.
Oh, what the heck? Well, you didn't waste any time getting the windows tinted.
No, him and I did the same day. Andy, this is Rick Conti.
Andy, nice to meet you.
How are you? Cool.
Good.
Yeah, we did 5%. We actually tinted the windshields too. 50%.
Oh, did you? Oh, wow. Man, that, I mean, oh, it's crazy.
Yeah, dude, it came out nice.
Goes great with the black wheels and everything. I mean, that car's blue and black, man. That's incredible.
All ugly people out of pictures.
All right, how much money you think sitting right here? There's a ton in there. In November. Why not get these things out? I love it. I can't obviously drive 55. You know, hey, why would you? So Mark's son that flew in from Colorado's out there driving the Rapid Blue car. That's pretty cool. That sounds great, guys. Oh, that sounds good. That's right. The multi-level exhaust note. Very nice, gentlemen. Look at that thing. Woo! Thanks for coming by, guys. That was pretty cool. I appreciate that. Look at that. You're probably thinking right now, hey, get on the phone. Call Greg. Call Don. Call Pete. Hey, let's get together. Let's go for a ride. That's a great idea. Where are we going? Nowhere. We're just going to ride around the cars. Okay, I'll be right over.